Alright, so this is not my usual video. I have Overwatch gameplay in the background because we all know we can't focus. 2025, nobody can focus, just me talking to a camera. So, yeah. As you can tell, I am wearing the Kitsune hat because I can't go a video without mentioning Overwatch. So I got Kiri right there, Kiriko, as well as my raccoons and everyone else, but you know, that's not important. But I have ranked the manga so far. I have read all of them. I've read at least some of them, except one, but we will get into that one in a second. So this is just like a, I don't know, like an anime review tier list type thing. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna get started with the manga first. I will go into it. So I'm gonna start from worst to best, because I think that's just better. In last place of all the manga that I own, I don't think anybody expected this. Rent-A-Girlfriend. I'm upset that I own it. In all honesty, I'm actually very upset. This is the third one. I thought it had Ruka on it. It does not. And I'm too lazy to check if the other two do. But it has Mizuhara on here. Everyone should hopefully know the lore behind this. Bro spends too much money on girl he like don't like him back. And so it's a waste of time. I think I have read through the 3 books that I have, but it's just where the anime left off in the first season, if I remember. I do watch the anime because it's a little funny. I will give the anime that. It's funny. I know, I hate to admit it, I'm a Rent-A-Girlfriend watcher. I'm probably gonna watch season 3 when it comes out this month. But yes, in dead last we have Rent-A-Girlfriend. This is self-explanatory. Nobody likes the series. Tons of filler, nothing happens, boring. I was thinking of putting this one in last place, because I haven't read it. I haven't given it a chance, but how do you get much worse from Rent-A-Girlfriend? I don't think that's humanly possible. So, to be fair to Rent-A-Girlfriend, I put Rent-A-Girlfriend last, and this one second to last. Before I show it, I do want to bring a little bit of lore. Me and my brother love to go see manga together, and I bought this one as a joke, 100% as a joke. So much as a joke, I bought the first 2 and haven't read them. This is the first one that I have right here. I'm just gonna. Our teachers are dating. When I bought this, I thought this was a dude. Turns out, both women. Now, after further research, aka actually looking at the cover, you can tell it's a woman. I don't know if I do much justice putting it up in the camera, but yeah, it's both women. I don't know. I mean, I don't think this does much justice as well. I'm trying to look at the OBS. A woman. So this is Yuri, I think. That's what it is called. I'm not familiar with the gay stuff. My best friend. I tried gifting this to him because he is a massive Yuri fan. He did not want it for some weird reason. So now we get into some real manga. I would consider those two just like the funnies. Shelby. I think this is really where my tier list begins. So, and oh look, you can see Shelby. He's right there. Look at Shell Bobbin. Alright, so Shelby is now visible, but let's get back into this. I have this, I've given my manga reviews kinda to my friends as I've been reading this. This series is pretty good. It's just boring. I don't know why, but it's just boring. It's Jujutsu Kaisen. You already know how to pick the one with Best Girl on it. I love Nobara. I even have, my Nobara pop figure. I also have, I like Nobara. I also have Nobara and Maki. Maki's also one of my favorites from JJK. They are unfocused as crap. I mean, no hate to JJK. Good series. It's just the manga's just so damn boring. I don't know if it was because I was speedrunning it, because I was reading it a little bit too fast. Compared to everything else that I have, I just don't... It doesn't excite me that much. I keep buying it, yes. Will I keep reading it? Most likely. Will I still watch the anime? Of course. It's cool. I mean, I like the battles and stuff that they have. He's what I think he's my favorite male character. This is Toto, I think is his name. He's by far my favorite male character. He's super funny. Down bad for Itadori, but you know, he's just goated. It's decent. I'll give it decent. I have something that I'm currently reading. Second season for the manga's coming up. Not manga. Anime's coming up pretty soon. And I'm really excited to see it. I tried catching up, but don't think it's possible. Today's July 1st. I think I've ran out of a little bit of time. I have, next, My Dress Up Darling. Yeah, this is my favorite cover, apart from the Santa one. Let me grab that one real quick. So yeah, this is one of my favorite covers. I like the bunny girl. Who doesn't like bunny girls? And then also the Santa one. They are both, yeah, these are my favorite covers. I would show you the first page, but the first page in all of these is not family friendly. Front cover is just, you know, a picture of her. This is probably the most tame out of all of them. Nice, sweet little romance thingy. I like cosplayers. I guess this is just, you know, this is meant to be. Sometimes reading this I feel gross. I feel very gooner. Next, I have a classic. One that I did not think I would like. Also like the next one following it. I read this one because of my really good best friend. He likes to convince me to do stuff that I don't like, and this is one of the things. It was reading One Piece. Whenever he started reading One Piece, I was a firm believer. I hate One Piece, but you know, I've decided to give it a chance, and low-key I'm kind of glad I did. Luffy's very funny. It is moving at a reasonable pace. I don't want to watch the anime because I'm not watching 1,000 episodes of just straight filler. He can tell me it's peak fiction all he wants. I'm not doing all that. The action in here is really cool. I like. Better than Jujutsu Kaisen, which I think pretty easy to beat. Luffy feet on the back that I have been staring at. There's not too much to say. I haven't read One Piece in a minute, so I'm not too caught up with it. The one I've been reading so far is My Dress Up Darling and Don. If I can be asked to read all 100 of them, maybe I'll catch up. It will take a gazillion years for me to, because my attention span is very small. Nami figure. I got this at Anime Fest. Probably paid too much fucking money for it, because I love overpaying for things, as noted by my Overwatch purchase history that I'm not going to go too much into. Speaking of Overwatch, my friends will say because of Overwatch, I say because I've decided to give it a chance. Probably one of the worst fandoms to ever exist in anime. It's going to be My Hero Academia. Yes. Peak fiction. You already know how to pick the Uraraka one, because she is my favorite. I even have Uravity right here. I call this Juno, because this is Juno. My friends can suck my dick, I don't care. It's Juno. Uravity equals Juno. This is the closest thing I have to a Juno figure. I stole that from a tweet. I saw a tweet that said, "Dude, this is the closest thing I have to a Uravity figure, or to a Juno figure." And low-key, I believe it. I think that's honestly, you know, a very good statement. I honestly didn't think I was gonna like this. I was at school, and I was looking through the manga section, which is like very small. It had little to nothing, and I saw that they had 1, 2, and 4 of My Hero, and I was like, okay. Overwatch My Hero collab just came out. I bought the Uravity skin. Maybe it's time I give My Hero a chance. I don't want to look like a fake My Hero fan. So I caved in. I have always liked Uraraka. I just keep forgetting that she was from My Hero. I thought she was a pretty cool character. So is her Uravity Heroes thing, but yeah. The action here is funny. To me, kind of reminds me of Konosuba, but not really like Konosuba funny. It has its funny moments. My Hero has funny moments like that, and that's why I like My Hero. So My Hero was in 5th place. Now we're getting into the 4th. It is the lovely Dandy Dam. You already know how to pick the cover of the best girl on it. Ira, I don't care. Fight me on it. Momo's not all bad. Ira is just the goat. Where is her main cover? That is fucking Momo. Where is I don't know where they do this shit. Like, Ira is clearly on the cover. Momo right there. Man. And then I look over here, it's Momo and Oka, bruh. Show me Ira, bruh. Where is she? Oh. Look, here she is. How could you not love Ira? I mean, she's just so lovable. She's my favorite kid. Oh, look at that. They're trying to kiss. You see this? Yeah, that's how you know they're meant to be. I'm really excited for the 2nd season to come out. This show is just funny. I like how they're looking for his balls. Lots of funny haha sexual jokes. As of where I'm reading, this Brody came back, which honestly caught me by surprise because I was reading it this weekend, and the Evil Eye arc ended, I guess, as it's called, the Evil Eye arc ended, and I was like, yay, finally, I'm no longer in movie territory. I'm finally into some new content. And, yeah, Old Bro came back to save him from the Keto family, which caught me really off guard, but I'm really excited to see that in the anime, because I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I went to go watch it with my friend, and he had extremely high hopes for that movie, for some stupid reason. I already knew that it was a season premiere, but I guess he was expecting something fantastic. And he was like, man, that was the most disappointing movie I've ever watched in my life. I was like, it was alright, I guess. I was more upset because there was no Ira in it. It was just, Momo, Karim, and, Gigi. That's all that was in it, but, I mean, good story. It wasn't bad. It's just, I was just, like, there's no Ira. There's nothing, what's going on here? I feel like she would have been a nice addition to it, but wasn't called to the mission. I'm really hyped for the next season now that I know that the first 3 episodes are going to be dog water, and I will hopefully see Ira very soon since she comes out very quickly after all that nonsense. I've probably run out of Overwatch by now, and you might see me playing Osu or something, I don't know. Now, this one was one that I didn't really think was going to tickle my fancy while reading. But I, for some weird reason, I really enjoyed this. In 3rd place, I have Freak Saw Man. I thought I had one with Kobeni on it, because she is my favorite Chainsaw Man character. I have Lego Kobeni. You can kind of tell that's her. She has her little knife. I hate that this thing can't focus. I have Lego Makima. I also have Pop Figure Kobeni. You can tell I like Kobeni. What can I say? The last thing I have is this Power Figure. I don't know, Power Figure kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'm just kind of like, whoa. She's a little strange. I know she's a fiend and all that, but I'm not messing with that stuff. Freak Saw Man for real. I've seen screenshots of like the later chapters and all that. That dude is freaky, down bad for Makima. I mean, me personally, I can kind of get it. As a down bad fellow myself, the action here is really fucking cool. I love the way the manga artist drew all of it. Very talented guy. I low-key fuck with him. His name is down there. I just don't want to mess it up. I found the drunk scene. For some reason, I bumped into it. If you don't know, well, don't know. But if you know, you know. Now I come to 2nd place. This one might be... I don't think anybody would expect this to be number 2. Taken, especially knowing that I am obsessed with this anime. In 2nd place, I have none other than the quintessential quintuplets. Oh crap, this is the wrong one. The quintessential quintuplets. You already know who my favorite is. I don't think we gotta say it. You already know my favorite's Yotsuba. I love Yotsuba with all my heart. Best girl. And everything. Don't want to spoil it, but somebody wins. Yeah, I think this is the... No, this is the 3rd anime I watched. The 2nd one was sadly Rent a Girlfriend. And yeah, I haven't read through all the manga yet. I watched all the anime. I watched the movie. I don't think I watched the 2 OVAs yet, because they're not on Crunchyroll, and I don't want to watch them on some sketch site right now. But yes, the peak tuplets. This is so engraved in my head that every time I see quintessential, I think of this series. I think I have a bit of a problem, and I might need to seek mental help. But this is just a goated series. What? I have lots of Quint stuff. I have a mini Yotsuba figure over there that I'm too lazy to grab. But my notable mentions, and I have shown these before, my Bunny Girl figures. Bunny Suba, and, you know, mouse pad that I've had for a gazillion years at this point, is the Quints. My wall screen, my wallpaper on my computer is the Quints. I even have a Quint sticker on my PC. So if you can't tell, I like the Quints. But 2nd place, there's something that's just better. Another thing I have with the Quints, these character books. Obviously, I got all 5. This is Ichika's. Got Nino, Miku, Yotsuba, and Itsuki. I haven't looked at all of them, but I have looked a little bit through them. It's mostly just like, you know, one-shot stuff, you know, them planning, and then it's like 95% advertisement too. Here's a little peek. And then yeah, it's just like Quint's advertising as well, but they just throw Yotsuba, or the character, everywhere. Like here's a bunch of Yotsuba, like these are the pages I like. They also show like the love triangle they have going on. With the other characters it's more dramatic, but you know, Yotsuba loves everyone. And then for some reason they got Ichika in this thing. Yeah, and then like one-shot stuff like this. This is how Yotsuba was supposed to look, but she doesn't, thank God. I like her with short hair. And then in first place, I have nothing from this show to really prove that I like it, but this is the first anime that I ever watched, Bunny Girl Senpai. Number one, the best, is Futaba. Yeah, Futaba's the GOAT. I need me a Futaba in my life. When I watched the anime, I was really happy. The second season is finally coming out. I watched the movie, that was also pretty good. But yes, I like the thing they do with the adolescent syndrome. This one goes into her adolescent syndrome stuff, which was the two Futaba situation. Loki fucked with it a lot. Probably because it was Futaba, but I was gonna go into other animes. Hold on, I'm sorry, I was flipping through and I just saw Futaba looking fine. Look at her, bro. I'm going to end this all here. I need to put all of my anime shit back, and all of this back in my collection. I'm going to see if this does, but yeah. I'm going to end things here. Yeah. That's about it. See ya.